Look, can we get a Dewey?
Oh, hold on. Let me turn it around.
There we go.
Hey! We are at the Alamo Draft House, waiting to see Domicile, which doesn't screen until 9 o'clock tonight. Oh,
right.
it's on face follow. That's why it's face tracking.
Nice.
So here we are, and I hope this is also where we pick up our stuff at. If not,
We shall see.
here we are at a director's talkback. There were a series of short films and series that we got to see, from Bronx River to Ingeniouses, which was really, really funny. And we also got to see something that was going to be made into a film but decided to turn it into a series, which is called The Case. And here are just some of the directors and creators of those shorts that we got to meet. It was a really, really good time, and I just really, really happy to be there and show my film, Domicile.
How you doing, Patrick?
What's happening? Woo! You see it. Okay, I'm gonna really try not to. Huh? Yeah, they're gonna be like, what is this? During the pandemic, I wanted to create a short film, just something that I wanted to do for my music. So I am an MC, I'm a hip hop artist, but I did not want to come out with a music video at all. And so I wanted to think of something creative I could do that was safe, because again, it was during the pandemic. And so I linked up with my buddy Charlie that you saw at the beginning of the video, and we storyboarded this this film about an MC, who is me, who is pretty unsure of herself and unsure if she should even be engaging in this art, engaging in music. And she creates this, her fear creates this entity, which then attacks her. But I don't want to give too much away, but at the end of the film, she confronts this enemy, this entity, if you will, after the murder of someone that she really, really cares about. So the film is interesting. I enjoyed the process. It was really wild to just see what was inside of my head, to see it on storyboard, to see it on the film, and then to see it in a huge theater, and to also hear people's response to it, to hear the music. So I am speaking over because there is music playing that I wrote. I wrote it all, and it's still really surreal to me right now that Charlie and I created this thing that was in my head. And there were so many other cool things that took place while we were filming this, things that came together that just happened to be a coincidence that I didn't even plan, in terms of like color scheme and themes. And I'm getting a lot of good feedback from it, so I'm hoping to have some more screenings in the future. So I am recording. Please, everyone, share your experience here today at the Hip Hop Film Festival.
At the historic Alamo in Brooklyn, New York, just so you know, New York.
Yeah, it's New York.
I had a great time watching Domicile with Dominique London.
That you created.
And enjoying our masterwork on the big screen.
Big screen was woo. That was different. That was visceral. That was a visceral feeling of like, wow, impressed, inspired, and so creative. And I've seen it once before, but on the big screen it was a different feeling. So I'm so grateful and thankful that I could be a part of that, sit next and share that. It was dope.
Thank
So
you.
gotta see Domicile. Come see Domicile.
Yeah.
It was like multiple artistic visions coming in cohesive visionary form all together in one piece. It wasn't just like music, it wasn't just Charlie's vision, it was everything together, and that's what made it incredibly beautiful to me.
Yay!
Good morning. It is the next day after the film screening. I'm so tired, but yesterday was really cool. Got to see a lot of dope creations, and I got to see my film on a big screen. It's definitely different. It's different when it's like on a huge screen like that, and to also hear and see spontaneous reactions from strangers, people in the audience that don't know you, have never seen it before, and just the positive feedback that I got. So I am full today, fulfilled, and happy about that. I have a work meeting in about 10 minutes, and I just got up, but yeah, I'm gonna hop on Zoom or Google Meets, whatever I'm using, have this meeting, and then I'm gonna end up probably just packing up, getting dressed, making my way to get some food, and headed back to Philadelphia. Philly. Peace.
So these few clips are of me doing some hard labor, right? I was working on the bus. This is me and my crew smoothing out some of the windows so we could put the panels up. And then here is me working on my bedroom. I want to credit this to that show on Netflix, How to Build a Sex Room. I'm not building a sex room, however, I am sprucing up my room so that it feels good when I'm in it. So I'm putting up some wallpaper. I did a peel and stick wallpaper with some gold mirrors. This peel and stick wallpaper is emerald green and starbursts. And yeah, cozying up. I just got the Bowerwork Lime Wash. The color that I chose is called Mugwort, and I got 1 liter. Sorry, it's not clear. But it's called Mugwort, and I believe this came in from Germany, but the Mugwort is kind of a sage green. It says to stir regularly, which is why I'm shaking it. I'm gonna put it in this container, stir, and use this brush to start the painting. So I'll be back in a second. I really enjoy lime wash paint because you actually don't have to have a skill. You don't have to know how to paint. It's very, very therapeutic. I just watched a ton of YouTube videos on some different techniques, but you essentially paint one cloud. These are called clouds. And then you paint another cloud, and then you blend the clouds together until you have done that all over the surface of the wall. And you will, as it dries, you'll see the different textures come out. And if you want to go in for a second and third coat, you can. So this is lime wash technique.
Hey everybody, it is Sunday night, August the 28th, I believe it is. It's Sunday, which means that it is time to meal prep, time to toss in a load of laundry, time to tidy up and just get the house and ourselves ready for the week. It looks crazy in here, so don't judge me. but yeah, I'm just gonna take you through the evening that I go through to prepare for tomorrow and the rest of the week. So my battery died while I was making the salad, but I was able to get a lot done. I'll show you.
Trip is ready for bed. But the bathroom's been cleaned, which is nice. The only thing that's probably going to stay the same is this. So ultimately, what I was able to make were some sweet potatoes, a salad, watermelon's been cut up, we got quinoa, we got some jerk lentils, we got our asparagus and our leafy greens. We got some broccoli down here. There's also some mushrooms, yogurts, and just lots of stuff for smoothies and whatnot.
I had my breakfast. I had my meeting, my morning meeting with one of my board leaders. Did a little bit of work, did some reading. Had to go stop at the bank to take care of some business. And yeah, took Trip out for a walk. I think he needs another walk. It's 2 o'clock. And he's looking at me like, can we please go outside? It feels like a wet blanket outside. It's really humid. So I want to be mindful of that. But I don't have too much on the agenda today. I'm probably going to do some more reading for school, do my homework a little early. It's really hot out. And so I probably should make today a lot of indoor stuff, maybe tossing a little laundry, do some admin stuff. But yeah, for the most part, my morning was pretty fluid, as you can see. I'm really trying to get into a flow because once the fall comes, and especially the wintertime, but once the fall comes, I get really tired. I fall into a slump and it's hard for me to get out. So if I can mitigate the slump by already having some kind of regimen for myself, then I think that would be very, very helpful. So yeah, we'll see what the rest of this week has to offer. Today is not the best morning. Definitely in pain today. So, I'm gonna try to get my day started. getting ready to do something called abhyanga, which is a Ayurvedic hot oil massage that you perform on yourself. I have this peppermint rosemary muscle comfort bath body and massage oil. It has a very it's very spicy. If you could describe like a smell, it's very warming for the joints, and so I have it sitting in this hot bowl of water so that it could warm up. And then essentially what I'm gonna do is start with my feet. Good morning, Trip. Start with my feet and go up my ankles, my calves, my knees, my thighs, my back, hips, tummy, chest, shoulders. Try to reach as much of my back as possible, lower back, elbows, wrists, and then eventually I'm gonna like do around my sinuses. But yeah, abhyanga is something that I don't do often in the summertime, but I do it almost every day in the wintertime. And this morning I just wasn't feeling the best. And I know essentially it has to do with probably what I've been eating the last couple of weeks. I've been eating a lot of vegetables, but I think I've been eating I have been eating a lot of things that have sugar, and I have been eating things that are nightshades, which aggravate me and cause inflammation. So I will be taking my Mobility 2 herbs, which were prescribed to me by my doctor, my naturopath doctor. And there's another herb that I need to order or pick up called Morinda. Not Moringa with a G, Morinda with a D. And I take Morinda and the Mobility 2 together, and that really helps with inflammation and pain. Trip is just staring at me and putting his paw on my chest. Good morning, friend. I need you to relax. So I'm gonna proceed with the abhyanga. So I just got out of the shower and I did like a scrub on my face, and it's basically coconut, sugar, and cinnamon. That's the Ayurvedic mix. However, I decided to add a little bit of tea tree oil. So I usually get these like white dots on my nose when I like sweat and things like that, and a lot of the sebum and oil on this side. And so I'm probably going to do a before and after the next time that they appear, so that you can see just how well it works. It's basically a tablespoon of the sugar, the coconut sugar, and about a half teaspoon of the cinnamon. I didn't realize how spicy. I know that cinnamon is a warming spice, but like when it's on your skin and on your face as a scrub, it's really like, it's hot. So I diluted it with about a a few drops of water, and I think I added 5 drops of the tea tree oil, and I just mixed it with my finger, put it on my fingertip, and just slightly like rubbed around my nose. Not too hard because the sugar is abrasive. Depending on how much water you have, it will dissolve and sort of melt. So you don't want to add too much in the beginning because you want it to be sort of a paste. And I just kind of rubbed it on my nose, rubbed it around, and let it, I also did like my chin area, and let it sit for a few minutes, and then I rinsed my face off. And so I'm quite pleased with the results. So Trip and I we're sitting down, are on our way to the pet store to get him his flea and tick treatment, some wipes, and I think that's all he needs. What else? Take care of Trip. I still have to eat. It's 10 o'clock and I haven't eaten yet. Later on, I'm gonna have to pick up a set of keys for an office space that I may or may not be working out of, but there are some tools inside of the office that I need to inventory for work. So I'm gonna do that today, and thinking about going to go visit my dad and his puppy, and pending weather, go swimming. So that is going to be my day. Oh, and I still have to go see my trainer today to go get some measurements done. But other than that, it's a pretty it's not a mellow day. I have class tonight, which means I have a little bit of reading to do before class, and so it's going to be a long day actually. Class starts at I think 8 tonight, 7 or 8 tonight. I'll look on my calendar, and it's an hour and a half class. So I got a little bit of reading and preparation to do before that. I like to have things fresh in my mind before class, so that when they're asking questions, I'm not like fumbling through my books. It's fresh in my mind. So that's what I'm going to do later. I got time. I'm not gonna rush my day. I'm gonna move as fluidly as I can and just take my time. My body feels so good right now since doing the Abhyanga and just taking that hot shower. I did some stretching off camera, but yeah, I'm feeling really nice right now, so that's good news. All right, off to the store with Trip. You don't eat that food. Trip picks out his own treats. He's already picked out his own bone. Looks like he's picking out another one. You want that? Gimme. Oh, gimme. I'll buy it for you. Jesus Christ. Let's go crazy. So I'm back at home. I had class tonight. What I didn't film was that I went to the garden today, and I did a little bit of weed pulling, not too much, and I did some more covering with weed barrier. And now I am in excruciating pain. My right side feels like it's on fire. My knees are like buckling. I just feel really inflamed. Probably not gonna have the best sleep tonight unless I sleep in the living room, which I don't want to. And yeah, I'm just not looking forward to any of this right now. Yeah, it sucks. I started off, I was having a really, really good day. I woke up kind of wonky. Went to go see my trainer. I gained weight, but a little bit of muscle, but nothing else changed in terms of like my levels or whatever. I am trying to put on a significant amount of weight, muscle, which is beneficial to chronic pain. Yeah, just putting more muscle on my body. So I'm gonna take a shower and yeah, I'm gonna try to get some sleep and see what tomorrow brings. Yeah. Come.